Dear students, today I am teaching you the chapter 3 Plant Life. I am skipping the chapter 2 now because the chapter 2 is telling about the cell. I think it is better to teach the cell with the help of a blackboard, and after showing the real cell through the microscope, it is better to teach about the cell. So now I am teaching you the chapter 3, the plant life. Here we have to learn about a typical flowering plant. We all familiar with the plants. The plants have many parts like the flower, leaf, stem, root, etc. We can divide the whole plant into two major parts, that are the root system and shoot system. The part above the soil is known as the shoot, and the part below the soil is known as the root. There are two kinds of roots we can see. If we observe all the plants, we can divide the roots into two major kinds, that are tap roots and fibrous roots. In the tap root system, we can see there is a very large root that is wider at the base of the plant and becoming tapering or narrowing to the end. And from that root, many smaller roots are arising. Here I can show you some examples. Here it's a real plant. It has a tap root system. It has a main root, and from that main root many side roots are arising, and that branches are again branching. Here you can see in a typical plant a tap root we can see. In sunflower, mango tree, etc. we can observe such tap root system. But in fibrous root system, there may be many roots are arising, and all the roots are of same size and same thickness. Such a root system, a cluster of root, a lot of roots are arising from the base of the plant. Such a root system is known as fibrous root system. We can see such roots in paddy, wheat, and most of the grasses have the fibrous root system. Here is a typical grass. Here you can see its roots are arising. We cannot see any thicker root here. All the roots are of same thickness and arising from the base of the plant. Again, we can see the functions of the root. There may be a question. Write the functions of the root. Root fix the plant firmly to the ground. We know that if the wind, even though the strong wind blow, the coconut tree or mango tree, they can stand erect because their roots are fixing the plant firmly to the ground. Then again, another function is they absorb water and minerals from the soil. Plant use these to manufacture food. We know that with the help of water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide, green plants can make its own food. So, roots are helping the plant to absorb water and minerals, so that water and minerals can the root absorb it, and through the stem it will reach at the tip of the leaf, that water can reach through the stem. So root are absorbing water and minerals. Then we have to learn about the stem of plants. There are different kinds of stems for different plants. We know that the trees have thick, hard, strong stem called trunks. The trees have very large, strong stem. Such stems are known as trunks. Coconut tree, mango tree, they have trunks, very strong stem. But the shrubs like the rose or shoe flower or jasmine, they have hard woody stem. They have hard and woody stem that is not big as the trunk of a tree. I can show you the stem of a shoe flower plant. Here the stem is woody and strong like a tree, but it is very thin. That is the peculiarity of shrubs. Then the herbs have soft stem. This is the soft shrub. Its stem is very soft, green colored. In some plants like the pea or watermelon, the stem cannot hold the plant upright because they have very weak stem. But it is a shrub. It can stand erect even though the stem is soft. It can hold the plant upright. Here again on the stem we can see certain other structures. On the stem we can see nodes and internode. Node is a scar from where a leaf arises. I removed the leaf of this side. So we can see a scar there. This scar is known as the node. And between two nodes, node is the place where leaf arises from a stem. And between two nodes we can see the internode. Here in the shoe flower plant you can see the nodes and internode. Nodes are the scars that present on the stem where leaves arise, and in between two nodes we can see the internode. Nodes are the bulged portion here, and in between two nodes we can see the internode. The node is the from where leaves and node from which leaves and branches arise. The portion of the stem between two nodes is called the internode. Then again on the stem we can see terminal buds or apical buds and axillary buds are there. Terminal buds and axillary buds are present on the stem. Terminal bud meaning in a plant if the bud small leaves or bud meaning smaller leaves or flower buds are arising. That are the buds. Buds may be terminal. Here the bud is arising from the tip of the plant. In some cases buds may arise from the base of the leaf or in between the angle between the stem and the leaf. Buds may arise from the base of a leaf. Such buds are known as the axillary bud. Buds may be either terminal or maybe here is no bud in this plant but axillary. Here in the picture in your textbook there is example for axil. Axil of a leaf is this one. Axillary bud we can see it is a terminal bud. Terminal bud and axillary bud. Sometimes this bud may be floral bud or vegetative bud. Floral bud meaning sometimes it may become flower. If it become a flower it is known as floral bud. If it become a leaf it is a vegetative bud. Two kinds of buds may be present in the stem. Then we can see the functions of the stem. There may be a question. Write 3 functions of the stem. First function is the stem hold the plant upright. Stem hold the plant upright. The stem is holding the plant upright. You can see. Then again the stem bears leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. It is bearing all the leaves. If there were flowers, you can see the flower buds here in the shoe flower. Flower buds are there. The stem is holding the buds, flowers, etc. and help to spread them. Then again it can so that it get maximum possible sunlight. If you observe this plant, you can see that the stem is holding the leaf in such a way that all the leaves will get sunlight. Stem is holding the leaves in a particular way so that all the leaves will, it is spreading the leaves in a particular way that all the leaves will get enough sunlight. Then again, the stem is carrying water and minerals from the root to the leaves. You can see that in all plants, from the root, the stem is carrying water up to the leaf. Three functions are there for the stem. Then again, let us see the structure of a leaf. Leaf has a very wide, flat, green portion. You can see in the leaf. Here in the leaf, you can see very flat, wide portion. That part is known as the lamina of a leaf. All the leaves have wide, large portion. This wide portion is known as lamina. Then again, the leaf is joined to the stem by a stalk or petiole. We can see that here in this plant, the leaf is joined to the stem by its petiole. It has a very long petiole in this plant. Then again, another portion, an expanded area of the petiole. Here in this plant, we can see, in this leaf, you can see the petiole is expanded area where it joined to the stem. That area is known as leaf base. Then again, we can see thin lines are arising from the petiole, or from the petiole a line is arising. This line, it is known as the midrib. Then again, we can see smaller veins are also arising. Here you can see in this papaya leaf, you can see a midrib is there and many side branches is also arising. Midrib, and from there many veins are arising, and again smaller veinlets are also there. Smaller veinlets, vein and veinlets you can see. Smaller veins again branches into veinlets we can see. Then there are two kinds of, the arrangement of veins on the leaf is known as venation. There are two kinds of venation. Arrangement of veins may be of two kinds, that are reticulate and parallel are the two kinds of venation. Here in this plant you can see the veins are in a network like structure. Veins form a network in this leaf. It is a reticulate venation, or network like veins are present in this plant. Here also you can see a network of veins. This kind of venation is known as reticulate venation. But in some plants, the veins form parallel. Veins form a parallel form and say parallel venation. Two main type of venation are reticulate venation and parallel venation we can see in this leaf. The veins are running parallel to each other. In most of the grasses, the veins form like this. Here in this grass also, we can see its veins are parallel to each other. There are two kinds of venation. Here it is a parallel. Veins are running parallel. Here in banana leaf, in your textbook, the veins are running parallel, and here it is reticulate. The venation is reticulate. Then there are different kinds of leaves are there. Some leaves are, we can say it as simple leaf. that are simple leaf, the leaf blade may be entire or not cut into depths. It starts from the petiole and complete one round, or it may be entire, not cut anywhere, and it ends like this. But in some leaves, the leaf blade is cut into smaller leaflets. Such leaves are known as compound leaf. In this particular leaf, the tamarind, you can see several, the leaf cut into smaller leaves. They are known as the leaflets, and such leaves are known as the compound leaf. It is an example of compound leaf. It is a simple leaf. In simple leaf, the leaf blade may be entire or not cut into smaller leaflets. But in compound leaf, leaf blade is cut into smaller pieces, and we can see several smaller leaflets or segments of smaller leaf we can see. In tamarind, it is an example of this a compound leaf. But here in papaya leaf, it is also a simple leaf. It is not cut, and these incisions, we can see that incision that is not reaching up to here. It is not reaching up to the midrib. So it is we can consider, even though the papaya leaf appear to be the leaflets, we can say it is a simple leaf because this incision is not reaching up to the midrib. So it is an example of simple leaf, even though it appears as a compound leaf. If we observe it very quickly, we may think that it is a compound leaf, but it is a simple leaf. Now I am finishing up to this. Later I shall teach you the more details about the leaf.